Okay, welcome to our council meeting tonight. August, what's the date today? August 8th, 2017. Appreciate being here. We're going to be good. We will start with opening remarks. I need a volunteer for opening remarks or notifications. And then, Dale, will you give us a pledge?
Yep.
Anybody will volunteer for a opening prayer or opening remarks? Great.
Our dear Father in heaven, we're grateful to be gathered here together as members of this great city. We are very grateful for the peace we enjoy. For those who serve, their time and sacrifice, their efforts to make this place peaceful. We pray for them, pray for our leaders that they may guide us in wisdom and help us as citizens to support them and do our part to make this community a great place to live. And these things we say in the name of our Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, let's do a roll call vote, or roll call. Dale Bigler.
Rosie Thompson.
Nelson Abbott.
Ty Ellis.
Tricia Thomas.
Paul Crook.
Thank you. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda time frame for this evening?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Oh, any opposed? Sorry. Okay. We now have an opportunity to hear from the public. If we have anybody that has signed up that would like to speak, comments need to be made as a statement and 2 minutes or less. Laura, do we have anybody signed up to do that?
I signed up first.
Did you sign up?
I would like to thank you guys for getting us some planning commission members. Thank you. And then my second comment about the animal code is I would suggest that if you don't pass it, that you guys take some ownership and you make the changes, whether that's modifying numbers, tweak it, whatever you want to do. We've got a lot going on in the planning commission. We're willing to help out, but I think maybe it needs to remain here until it gets resolved.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm sure that'll be used as discussion points later. Anybody else?
Jenny Albert.
Oh, it's Jamie, I think. Did you have anything to say?
Okay.
Brianne, you.
Not here.
Sorry. Brianne.
Going once, going twice, gone. Anybody else?
Did somebody sign this with a BRNEA? Is that
Right here.
okay? So sorry.
Braden?
Okay, great. Okay,
You can sign in.
thank you for signing in.
It says sign both.
There's two rows. There's one that just be here, another one for public comment. Okay, who else?
William Taylor.
All right, William Taylor.
First off, thank you for your service and your work, because I know it's a thankless job, so thank you. My biggest beef is obviously I'm looking at my rights and ensuring that they are protected rather than decimated. My only point, if you'll make reference to table 1018B, is just a couple fold. I would like to see some people take some serious thought and look at the square footage on certain animals, because I think there may, even though the points are the same, the square footage has been bumped up, so effectively it's reduced the number. So for example, on one, cattle was 25 points, it still is 25 points, but before it was 4 per acre, which would be 1 per 10,890 square feet, where the new suggestion is 12,000 square feet. So it's kind of a bit of a gotcha. They'll get you one way or the other, but those numbers should effectively say the same thing. 4 times the square footage should equal 1 acre. 4 times 25 points should effectively equal 100 points. Does that make sense? So square footage on cattle and horses, I would suggest should be reduced to the 10,890 as it was before. Sheep and emu and ostrich were previously 8 per acre, which would give them a 12.5 valuation rather than a 20 point valuation. And likewise, instead of 6,000 square feet, that would be 5,445 square feet. Small change, but still, again, just trying
On
to
the
do no
sheet.
harm. My mantra is, if you want to be benevolent to those with no animal rights, that are half acre or less, or 3/4 or less, but still have no animal rights, I don't begrudge the city trying to make it easier, convenient, as long as they don't steal from those that do have and make it impossible or harder or throttle back the rights we had previously. Turkey was at 5 points. On this sheet, it's showing 8 points. Most of the points are true to what they were before, to give credit to the planning and zoning. There's probably, like I'd say, maybe a 70 to 80% is accurate. It appears that they actually took a factor of 80%. So if you look on cats, I'm not going to go cats because that is scratchy. Go to ducks. It used to be 20 points for 20 per acre, which is 5 points. It appears they times those at a factor of 0.8, so they actually got 4 points now. I'm not going to complain about a reduction of 1 point. The only inconsistency is if you take the old points, some are throttled back by 80% and others are still at even par. Again, I'm not going to complain as long as we're even par. I only complain if it costs more than it used to cost. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And Tricia Gunnarsson.
Okay, public comment. Did you intend to sign up for public comment?
Well, it says same sheets.
No, you gotta take that off.
It says,
All right. Anybody else? Or is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll go ahead then and close public forum. We'll go on now to the first item of business tonight, which is the Eagle Scout project. And I guess we've got a young man here that's going to make a presentation to us. And if you make sure that you state your name and address before you begin, and then let us know who.
Alright, well, to be serious, I'm Thomas Barrett. I live down Lower Subdivision, so I'm at 1116 North Cloudland Lane. So I'm here to present one of my Eagle projects. So you guys can go ahead and look through that. This is just a general idea of what I'm trying to be doing. So it was I think about a year ago when we had an emergency up the street, and someone called 911, but the emergency vehicles couldn't locate their house fast enough. They spent a lot of time searching around for the house before they finally located it. So me thinking to myself, I wanted to finish my Eagle, I wanted to get my Eagle. I thought, why don't I paint addresses on curbs? That way emergency vehicles can get to your house sooner, and quite frankly, you get your pizza delivered faster. So, you know, besides that, you have, so that's practically my idea. You can see in the information where I've kind of zoned it, we have the lower subdivision, so you have the self-help homes, and then the upper parts of Elk Ridge Meadows. There are roughly 140 plots that need to be painted. And you can see my agenda, I've kind of got the materials I need. I've already got most of them, so cost-wise it shouldn't be too bad. I also have an idea of what I should be doing in terms of time-wise. So on day 1 I need to get these things done, on day 2 I need to get these things done. So I'm simply seeking approval to go on with this project.
As long as you can put a BYU logo in front.
Well, I actually think this is a great idea, because I've responded to calls down there, and if somebody's out there waving, sometimes it's really hard because the numbers blend in with the color trends that are being used now, a lot more so than they used to.
So, yeah. Any other comments?
I wouldn't think that you'd have any opposition, or not much opposition from the homeowners painting the number out there.
Unless you put it where you
Well,
want.
that's city property.
Right. It's city property, so we can do what we want.
No, we can't. The Barons will get
They
a
still-
Utah logo.
Oh,
And they know
whole
that.
city's gonna be painted
That would be
blue.
We're kind of neutral zone, so we try and hang out there.
So you're not, you're not requesting any specific funds tonight?
No,
Anything?
I've got all
So
the
you're
material
just,
myself.
that's awesome.
Alrighty.
So let me ask you, what are you doing for quality control? In other words, one thing I've learning from Eagle Projects is that I'd like to know what is your quality control or assurance process? In other words, we don't want the signs tipped like this and somebody just spraying them and those kind of things. So have you thought about that at all? 'Cause
Yeah, I've got a couple people that I'm gonna be bringing with me. What we're gonna do is kind of set up an assembly line. So you saw on there, day one, I'm gonna be taping out a stencil. So, you know, the original rectangular bar, paint that white, leave that over the night, and then the next day take that same stencil and then stencil the numbers on it so they just swipe and go.
Okay,
So it should be effective. I'm
should
gonna-
be straight and nice and,
Yeah.
If his mother's involved, it will be perfect.
I'm quality control. He's already
She
signed me
told
up.
the answer, by the way.
No,
Mom, it's
seriously.
quality control.
You don't need, if Jessica's on it, it's done. It's done right.
And the way I've set it up is we have an overseer along with some young men. So we're going to split them into groups. That way it's not me and myself and I. Just
Yeah,
hitting
good.
every
Well, that's an
single one.
important part of an Eagle project. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, for an Eagle project, you're really just the guy with the whip,
Yeah.
right? And you shouldn't be painting or doing any of those things,
Just
but
watching
you should
everybody
make
else
sure that, you know,
Implementing.
you're directing all of the effort, so. I think it sounds like a great one, council.
And we know the address is right in that section of town. so.
Great, fantastic.
Excellent.
So, no monies or funds like that? No need to vote, is that correct? So I think with a unanimous kind of decision, I
Yeah,
think
he's
he's
gotta
gonna
have
have
his picture signed by you.
Yeah, I love you, John Hancock.
I'd be happy to do that, right here on the spot, man. Let's see, where do I do, right here?
So, right here because you're beneficiary.
organization.
Oh, all right.
And then I was talking to his scoutmaster, just kind of out of the blue, and he said I didn't need district approval because I was going to the city council. I don't know how much that's true.
Dale's youth residence.
Actually, the Eagle Board has to approve the project
Okay.
that you have, that you will show the leadership qualities.
And you had that approved
Yeah.
already,
Yeah.
Thomas. He's already had that approved. He had it pre-approved.
First or second.
Yeah, he had it pre-approved already.
Yeah, I already got it approved.
So that would be, yeah, you do need to make sure it's approved by the
district board. Alrighty.
One thing, I think I gave you my pen.
Don't worry,
Thank
it's
you,
okay.
good job.
Alright, thank you so much.
Good
It's a
job.
cheap bid anyway.
That'll be a good project.
All right, let's move on to number 2, Camelot's subdivision preliminary and final plat approval. Shay, if you've got that verbiage that we can approve.
This is on the
or-
fly, let's see if you like it.
Okay,
Understand if you don't. So, the city agrees to apply a credit of city-held water rights and a waiver of impact fees up to the value of $25,578, excepting for SESD and Payson sewer impact fees, which the city does not have authority to waive, in acknowledgement that the improvements benefit future development of adjacent property owners.
Pretty good on the flash, eh?
Then you're done
If
this.
you're good with it, I'm interested.
Is it an and or an and/or?
Then we're going to add
And
in there.
City-held water rights, okay, I can put and/or, I mean, I know.
I don't know the difference. I'm looking at the
The
line
attorney
over here.
Yeah, and means both, and or means can be one or the other.
Right. Do we
So
want
and
and or
or
do we
You
want
can't,
both?
you can't do and or.
Okay, I'll put
And
and/or in
the-
there. I mean, realistically, it's
I
gonna be
understand.
a combination, but that's, yeah,
That
that's
allows
great.
the conversation.
So is there a motion that somebody would like to make, or do you want to have further
That letter,
discussion?
the letter that we're going to write for the file on the other property owner, on how much he's going to be required to.
That wouldn't be in this development agreement.
That, okay, that was a separate.
Yes,
That's a separate item.
So,
Because we can't bind him
Right.
in this,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
but,
Good.
in this agreement.
but it would
yeah.
go a long ways to giving me comfort when we go to sign the Mylar, if we had a copy of that letter at that point in time, just so we know it's been done.
Yeah, I
No,
would say.
okay, so
That's
we
a good
want,
idea.
okay.
I mean, if we can do
So
that.
signing of the
Go
Mylar
ahead,
is
go ahead,
subject to
put
this.
that in your motion.
What's it called?
So it'd be
Agreement,
The Camelot
the
Development
city,
Agreement.
city reimbursement agreement for.
Okay, so you want that in place to sign the Mylar?
Yeah,
The assessment
That-
on
that way I
the
know it's
other
done.
property.
yeah, on the Adamsons.
I just,
That's fair.
Okay.
Good call, Melissa.
Okay, so certainly
my
take-
photographic memory is not working, I don't have it right here in front of me.
You want me to put it on the screen?
What?
I won't be able to read
You want
it.
to read it?
My blood sugar's low, I won't be
because
able
you're
to
gonna
read
have to
it.
do an additional paragraph
Yeah.
onto this.
So can I, have you added that addendum to there yet? With the assessment piece?
Here,
Oh, you want me to,
can-
I can
should
type
do
something
it.
up real quick.
We can come back.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
We'll come back.
Let's discuss
Yes.
this. Let's move on to item number 3, the fencing code. The choice is yours. Chuckarama. Okay. The choice is yours. It's not gonna go back to the planning commission, right? So if you, somebody can make a motion and we can see where it lands, or you can amend it.
But I think that there are a number of places in the city, and I've seen a couple of those, where being able to fence off the side section of their home eliminates a lot of eyesore that could be parked on the street or parked in the yard and so forth.
So are you volunteering to head up the committee that's gonna change this?
Change it. Nelson did not change that.
Because we're not gonna change it in this
Okay.
meeting.
No, and
It's not gonna change
I
in this
don't-
meeting.
I don't,
No.
like I said, it doesn't matter, because I think it's gonna pass anyways.
Well, you can try for
Well, I
a
know,
better
but I mean,
version.
unless
I
we
don't
get,
know.
unless I got one more vote here that says no.
Well, you don't want to bring it to a vote then.
No, sure I do. I can make a motion that we approve the fencing code 12-12-13 as amended.
We're doing it by ordinance, so you need to say the date.
That would be August 8th.
17-08-08.
Oh, yeah.
Do it backwards, well, that's what.
Okay. I was just reading right off the agenda here, so I'll make a motion that we approve the fencing code 17-08-08 as
There's a
amended.
motion on the table,
I'll second.
and we have a second on the table. All,
Individual.
oh, I have to do individual votes.
Yep.
Paul? Aye?
Aye.
Trish? Aye.
Nay.
Nelson, no.
Aye.
Brittany's yes.
Nay.
Bill is no. I calculated that correct. The motion carries 3-2.
For the record, Dell and I both live on the corner.
So what?
No, but I just, so people will understand maybe where we're coming from. Give some context to it.
Simply don't have a vote.
I know, so.
All right. Back to Shay, if he's ready.
I'm just trying to get you the proper language, I'm trying to find the right lot number for.
Okay, so let's go on to item number 4, the animal code. It's my expectation that no one will put a motion on the table to approve the code as is. Is that correct? Is there any motion that somebody would like to make for this animal code? Or do we just go ahead and move it on? And
I'm okay to pass it, but I think I'm the only one, so let's not waste time.
my suggestion is let's not vote on it.
Yeah,
Let's-
I think we should go through it
At
first.
least look.
I just want to make sure I give the
look at
council
those
time
numbers,
to,
yeah.
an opportunity to make that motion if they're really moving.
And I'm okay to change things too. I don't have a problem with that either.
What's that?
We're gonna vote on it tonight.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
If you want to
You
make a
vote
motion.
right
They
now.
wanna change
If you
things.
want to vote right now, you make a motion.
So my suggestions is we just need to define abandonment and put that right in there. And then my only other issue, right, is if we take out
So,
the list that you talked about.
yeah, there's one
So-
other place. So let's just push this
And
Have a
the third
discussion.
thing is the
and we can
indoor pets.
take it up next time.
Yeah, but how many
Okay.
times are we gonna keep pushing it back?
We're not.
Well,
We're
this is
gonna
our,
fix
this
it
is
and
our
then we're
first
gonna
time
go
to
on
actually
next
see
year.
it.
We're
Let's
going
do
through
this
this
and break this
this
is our
speed.
This is
Last
our
time
first time.
2 years.
This is our first time seeing it.
We had it for 4 meetings, so
Yeah, so I mean,
We get half that, right?
And I want our planning commission to know, even though we're gonna we're not gonna vote on it tonight, but I really appreciate the work that they've done on it. They've done good work, they've included the public, they've done a good job. It's the prerogative of the council to add and tweak it, they're the governing authority. And,
So you've agreed to keep it in your court?
that's what we're saying.
that's what we're saying.
So,
Not passing it back.
If we delay it long enough, it's gonna be in your court again.
No, because he's gonna be on council then.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead.
We're not gonna delay
No
that.
vote on number 4. We're back to number 2, Camelot.
Okay, so
Maybe we
you
ought to have,
want me to make the motion, I'll just read this off for you?
Sure.
yes.
Will that work?
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm making a motion and Shay's reading it for me.
Okay.
I need a drink.
What's in that?
All right, so you, okay, motion to approve the Camelot subdivision
Both preliminary and final.
preliminary and final with the addition of paragraph number 5 in the development agreement that states the city agrees to apply a credit of city-held water rights and/or a waiver of impact fees up to a value of $25,578, excepting for SESD and Payson sewer impact fees, which the city does not have authority to waive, in acknowledgement that the improvements benefit future development of adjacent property owners. And that this is not in the development agreement, but that a reimbursement of $25,578 shall be added to the Elk Ridge City assessment sheet for parcel 300780294, and a letter placed in the file explaining the assessment costs before the plat is recorded for the Camelot development.
And that all is, we're adding all that to the development agreement.
With the exception of this little paragraph.
that last.
We're not putting that last paragraph in the development agreement.
That's just
We're
for-
just get it
That's
down.
for the-
Okay.
We just,
I'm so moved on that.
I second it.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Great. All right, we've got 3 ratifications to do. We'll go ahead and begin with the ratification of the poll vote that was held to approve the funding of a new auditor that I sent out. I wish I knew the date, but I don't. I think everybody replied to me affirmatively, but Dale did not reply back. So we need to have how's the ratification? Do we have to do a poll vote, or do we do, don't we?
Yeah, they have to do individual with what they voted.
Yeah, so we just need to record what he voted, and he has to abstain, right? Because he never voted, is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, abstain. All right, Brittany,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Trish,
Aye.
Paul.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, ratify poll vote on the Gladstone View Estate Development Agreement. This poll vote was actually issued in my absence by Nelson Abbott, who was acting as Mayor Pro Tem at that time. And I believe you still have a vote.
Yep.
So those of you that responded
Well, I
to
talked
that,
to, either got an email or talked to them personally.
everybody, and so we just need to go around the room and get everybody's.
Dale Bigler. Aye.
Okay, remind me, what did I tell you, Nelson?
You said you were good because we tweaked the and/or whatever that was. That was that was the issue that we had there.
Okay, well, just so I'm clear on what this poll vote was, this was where we changed we put the 8-foot sidewalk in front
yeah.
with the landscaping, so then not all of the lots met
the current.
Right, we
zoning
adjusted
requirements,
that.
Because we need
Right.
to do
That's-
that.
And then
To
we
reflect that.
added that one paragraph to the development agreement,
Yeah.
and that's why we didn't vote that night.
Right.
Correct.
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
that's exactly.
okay, yeah, I was in agreement.
So
All right.
Brittany's a yes.
Hey, before I
Should work
say it,
for
I
us.
gotta
Been
make
a couple of
sure.
weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
It
Nelson,
had been, and there was nothing on it, I was like,
Aye.
what is this?
Trish,
Aye.
Paul.
Aye.
All right, so that's great. That vote is ratified.
And then we had
Then
the
you-
water right allocation for Plat A and Plat B.
Oh, yes. Now we have a road, ratified, the poll vote for Gladstone View Estates Plat A and B water right allocation. And Nelson, you were, taking that one as well, so.
Yes.
Does everybody remember how they voted?
Dale Bigler, aye.
Yeah,
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Motion ratified, I don't know how to say that, ratified okey dokey, so.
Nailed it.
All right, let's, approval for the minutes of April 25th, 2017. Anybody have any comments or
I just had a
corrections?
question on the volleyball court. I don't come down to the park very often. Has that been done with the grass?
No, we just got the grant approved and.
So I just
I
signed
was
it.
just status update on
Yeah,
it.
it's been signed by me, now we gotta kick in our money and they'll refund it.
Okay.
Did start on the project today though, clearing and grading and different things, so.
Okay. That was,
It's in motion. It's in
that was the
motion.
only thing that I had. Didn't see any corrections, I just wanted an update on that.
My last name is listed as Tricia Thompson. And on, what page is this? Page 3?
Well, and all the words.
Yeah, the votes, that's what I'm saying.
As a
And you
matter
don't
of
like that?
record,
Well, I'm Tricia Thomas, guys, come on now.
Trish,
Yeah,
I didn't do those.
was it nice? Nice, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. I'm just kidding.
Should you throw the boss under the bus?
You're getting it tomorrow.
So.
It wasn't Rosie.
If my name could just be changed, so that's what I care about.
Thomas?
Just make that in the motion, change.
Yeah, we'll let you make the motion.
There you go.
I don't know if I can add that in, guys, come on now.
Nobody else has any comment? I didn't get that. Yeah, should.
Well, one time Brittany was, weren't you Brittany Thomas once?
I think they messed with it. It's all right, yeah. The one letter.
It's the redhead, T last names. Okay, I make a motion to approve the minutes for April 25th, 2017 with my name corrected. Is that all I have to say?
Yeah, that worked.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried unanimously.
Scratch up through there.
May 23rd, 2017. That was a long night, by the way.
Return AS.
We got the same thing here, Tricia. I wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't pointed it out, so,
But in certain areas, it's okay.
yes.
Yeah, it is, on the city flag, yeah, it's on there. Mhm.
All right, so with that same thing, anybody have any other comments? If not, let's go ahead and get a motion.
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes for May 23rd, 2017, with the correction of Tricia's last name to Thomas on page 4.
Second.
Is that the only place it
Yeah,
is?
There's only one
Yeah,
I
it's
saw.
all over.
Who's on the small one?
Okay. All right, motion's on the table. Have a second?
Second.
All seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. And I believe we are done for tonight. Can I get somebody to make a motion that we end our meeting and go into a work session, our work session? Or do you want to just sit here?
No, I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion, we go ahead and conclude our regular council meeting and go back into a work session.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Wait, if we would have seconded that, we could have just gone home, right?
I think so.
Take my vote back.
Sorry, you've already voted, I'm not going back. All right, motion carries. We are done for tonight. I'll do the official. Thank you, everybody.